marker. Secret Agent Review, guys. Get right to it. Action. What's going on, Alamo City Movie Talk fans? As always, I'm your host, Ryan D. Ryan680.
I'm Angela, that Kelly Ange.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. Thank you so much for making us a part of your day. You know what to do, guys. Like, share, subscribe, and let's get right to it. Angela, what are we talking about today?
We are talking about, and we are in full swing, by the way. I know award season is coming up soon. The Oscars nominations are going to be in soon.
In January. I think January.
And so I know December has flown by. Yeah. It's already almost halfway through December.
And we just had the Critics' Choice. The Critics' Choice just announced as well their nominees and everything. So, yeah.
There is so much movies we have left before the end of the year.
A lot.
But this one is one that we've kind of heard a little bit of buzz about. So we are reviewing The Secret Agent. In 1977, a technology expert flees from his mysterious past and returns to his hometown of Recife in search of peace. He soon realizes that the city is far from being the refuge he seeks. So Ryan, kick us off. I know we didn't really know too much of this going into this, but what were your thoughts about this? I know it's one of the foreign films. It is, I believe, is in Portuguese?
Yeah, Portuguese, yes.
So subtitles, which I love. I don't mind. I like subtitles. But what were your thoughts on this?
Yeah, so typically this movie, currently right now it's 99% on Rotten Tomatoes. And I got to say, I'm actually coming off of a flu this weekend, so it's great to be able to actually talk. If you saw our Five Nights at Freddy's review, I was coughing up a storm. I apologize on that. But I was trying to man it up through and everything. But anyways, this movie, I got to say, it's being nominated right now because Critics' Choice, I believe, nominated for Best Picture as well. Oh. But I could honestly say that this movie has enough hype and enough behind it to be nominated in the Oscars for International Movie of the Year. Now, with that being said and everything, can it go into Parasite? Like the way Parasite did one international and one Best Picture.
That was a pretty good movie.
That was a great movie. And this one's And this one's really a good, solid film. Excuse me. There's a lot of such a rich moments in here, visually rich moments in here that I just love the filmmaking. And it's so different. It's so it brings us back to that time period, to that time period piece, into that time period culture. And I just love how sentimental it is. The values you see of these people, the values that we didn't see back. This is what, like in the 40s, 70s. I'm sorry. Oh my God, 70s. 70s, and it's literally like at a time and place where it's not that much work. It's kind of just we're not stuck on our phones. It's a different time period. Different time period, and we get to see viewers really engage with that, their audience. And then at the same time, not only is cinema fucking amazing, right? Cinema's amazing. We get to see them react to cinema, which I thought was so brilliant, so great. I feel like that and it's crazy because whenever we conversate with social people, right? We go to the bars, karaoke bar. You always, now we're like, oh yeah, did you see that new Netflix documentary? Did you see the P. Diddy documentary? Yeah. Well, in this movie, they said, what did they say? They said, have you seen Jaws? Have you seen, like, all these movies are just so impactful, and knowing that they impacted their lives as much as we did. And it doesn't matter what how you call it, what race, what age, what language you spoke, what culture, what background you came from. It impacted all of us the same way, where a shark was attacking a beach. It just impacted us. Steven Spielberg knew how to make great cinema, still does. But anyways, yeah, I really, really enjoyed this movie. It celebrates and it kind of magnifies like the culture and everything. But Angela, what did you think of this movie? Because I know you're kind of iffy on it.
So I will disagree with you on that. I know you really enjoyed this, but I think I'm on the opposite end. I didn't love it as much as I wanted to.
Yeah.
I usually like foreign films. But this one, I don't know. I think right off the bat, pretty early in, I didn't get a sense of direction of where it was going. I know it's following this guy who you can't quite pinpoint what he used to do, but it's something secretive.
It's not really explained.
Yeah. So, which I get. You don't have to always have an explanation, but I just didn't know the direction of where it was going. It wasn't clear to me. I felt like it was sort of not misdirected, but I don't know. It was just missing something for me.
Sense,
nothing against the character. I really enjoyed his character. I really enjoyed the actor who played him. the main character. The rest of the cast had really awesome moments too. But it's just I couldn't understand what was happening and where it was going most of the movie, and that bothered me a lot. I wanted to know what was going to happen, the overall plot, like the story of like what's the purpose of this, and I didn't really quite get a sense of that. I couldn't grasp it. So that for me, unfortunately, I think I don't know if it was the story or the writing, but I couldn't get into it that much. I'm not sure why. I just for this one, it didn't captivate me as much as I had wanted it to.
Yeah, no, I agree, and that's the thing too. I was starting off with all the positives, right? It definitely feels like it's misdirected. There's kind of the first hour, really, you don't really get a sense to what's going on. You kind of just like, oh, okay, we're following this guy's life, and you get to see what he goes through. He's going into town. You kind of just it's kind of just weird and kind of awkward, but I come to find out that movies like that kind of I'm attracted to in a way, and I gotta say, like, it took a little while for it to kick off, and I'm gonna knowing that's 99%. It's definitely, I'm just like, damn, I did not expect it to be that. I mean, I expect it to be high, but not as high as what a 99% movie to me is, like Oppenheimer or stuff like that. It's just like it doesn't feel like that for me, right? It doesn't even feel like Parasite for me, because Parasite for me is like a 10 out of 10, but it's definitely up there, but I would say probably 80, 81. I would give it if I were on Tomatoes. But overall, because it's an overall rating of all the critics. But hey, to each his own. If they all are loving it, I think it's because of the visuals, though. That's the thing too.
Visually it was stunning.
Yeah.
But I wish it had a better story, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's because we love the visual. Because I'm a big, when it comes to color grading and all that, it's so good. It's so interesting to see that how it works, and just they really focus in on that a lot versus the storytelling here. And then they kind of touch up on the storytelling probably like second act, and then you're like, oh, okay, well, makes sense why he's there, or it kind of does in a way. But anyways, yeah, I mean, I agree to disagree.
Yeah, I mean, it might not be everyone's.
I'm not saying it's the best movie though. I'm not saying that. Is this going to make my top 5 or my top 10? Probably not.
Definitely not.
I have to regroup and everything. I can't. Probably not my top 5 for sure. No. But it's definitely going to be up there. But I just did not love it. I'll say that.
No, I agree. I didn't quite enjoy it as much as I wanted to. Unfortunately, definitely will not make a top 5 or 10. I'm so sorry. But, if you are interested in foreign films, if you are interested in, movie. Kind of like, not like a slow burner, but it does take some time to pace up. But if you don't mind that, if you want an interesting, different story, this is definitely something you should give a shot. I just unfortunately didn't love it. It's
good though. It's still good. And then we get a sense of thrill at the very end of the movie, which I think
the last 20 minutes kind of caught my eye, but it is a 2-hour 41-minute film, so keep that in mind.
Yep.
I do think it was way too long, but again, that was me. I didn't enjoy it as much.
All right, rating 1 out of 10 being the highest.
4.
Damn.
I'm
okay.
sorry. I don't agree with the 99%. Again, visually stunning. The cast.
I was gonna do 5 point. I'm doing 5.5. So
I just didn't. It just didn't capture my attention.
5.5 because of the artistic stuff. And
it's a 4 because of the artistic stuff.
See, we're complete opposites. All right, guys, there you go. You have it. 4 and 5.5 out of 10. All right, guys. Well, question is for you guys. What do y'all know? Let us know in the comments down below. Let us know what you think of the film, The Secret Agent. Have a good one, guys. As always, I'm your host, Ryan D. Ryan 680.
I'm Angela. That killed Ange.
Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. Have a good one. See you at the movies. Latest.